Hey YouTube, Mayhem here. Let me give you kind of an update as to what all's going on. You know, in one of the previous videos, we did all the tires, and of course we had to air them up using the compressor, and then we fixed the rim on that guy, and again had to use the compressor. And I thought, how long has it been since I checked my compressor? It's not an expensive one. I've had it 8 or 10 years. It's a old Pro Source, which is the equivalent of like a Harbor Freight, I guess. 2 horsepower, 13-gallon air compressor, and it'll go up to like well, I can run a nailer off of it, and it's oil filled. I like the fact that the oil filled ones are a lot quieter than oilless, and they last a little bit longer. But it's been a really good compressor. But it's time to take a look at it, drain the tank. I did that the winter, but I usually will do that every fall and every summer or spring. And we're going to check the oil in it, and I've got some problem. I got a leak somewhere, so it's going to just be kind of an update video and upkeep. More to come. You remember how it used to be. Southern Off-Road Mowers, guys, go to it, post some junk or not. We like it when you do. I'm on Facebook. These are my admins. Holler at them. They're great guys. Mayhem is also on Twitter. You can see that. Tumblr. You can see that on Pinterest. There are a couple of channels. One is for the mud mowers and one is for country living. That's where we do all of our recipes, our shooting, our outdoor stuff, gardening tips. And that is Pinterest.com/Darren2173, and then it will give you the pull down. So go to it, take a look. I'm forgetting something else. And for the guys that went on to Pinterest recently, Kyle Preston, thanks, man. Dustin Chisholm, thanks for going on there, and Tristan Lamb, thanks for doing it. And a shout out to my buddy also, TJ, for giving me new poster boards to ride on. Without it, we'd be still stuck with that one. Gosh, that thing's 8 or 10 years old and about worn out. I'm actually going to put it in the dumpster today. So, now we can get started. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to get around to where you can see it. That's the oil level indicator on this guy, this compressor. And the oil is in a good place. We have a good operating amount, and the oil's not milky or anything like that, so that's a plus. Now we're also going to check the air cleaner here, and then I'll show you where we're leaking from. I've already got tank pressurized, so we'll repair the leak first, and then we will drain the dirty water out of the tank if there is any. This is just the air intake. We have a lot of problems with dirt daubers and everything down here in the south, so I always try to at least every spring either replace it. It's in good shape. Make sure that there's nothing that has built a nest up in there or a house. So that one is good. Now tighten this guy back up. I usually keep this compressor pulled away out of sight up in my big pallet building there, and it's easy enough just to pull down and hook up right here. And now I'll show you the culprit. Okay. Into my hose, tire chuck, so that's what we're going to replace. Easy peasy fix. So what kind? Okay, guys, for this fix, a little bit of plumber's tape, and I wrapped it correctly, and you'll figure out if you didn't. And now we're going to snug this thing up with a wrench. It's going to be 9/16 on this side. I think it's going to be a 3/4. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Oh, and a 3/4 on this side. And I may put him in the vise if I need to. Doing it for a camera is kind of hard. There we go. Just get it down. It's probably time to replace it anyway. That one I've had for years. Okay, well, we'll replace this. Going to be a problem with the quick connect right here. Got a fix for that too. So, more to come. Okay guys, so going to replace this quick connect, and again this thing's probably 10 years old, so we're going to be using, what is that again, it's going to be a 9/16, and then we're going to be using 11/16 to break this guy apart. There we go, I think I got it. Again, it's kind of hard to do it watching it through a camera. Hold on, more to come. Okay, now let's see if we can get this guy in focus. I don't know what's going on with it. I think it's better. Now, again, we're going to take some Teflon tape. If I'm looking at the threads, I'm going clockwise. If it is a regular threaded. So, and again, I'm all over the place, but you guys get the idea of it. Now, nice new one. And this might save on my power bill too, out here. So, I'm going to put it in the vise and get it snugged up. We'll give her a test. More to come. Okay guys, now, at the very bottom of this tank, you're going to see the drain. Take that out, and if you're concerned about getting a rust stain on your concrete or something like that, put a pan down or a pie plate or something like that. I'm out here in this shop and I'm just going to tip it over and let it drain on that towel, and we'll see if we have any stuff, which looks like we do not. That's fantastic. I'll get something to thread up inside it just to make sure that nothing is. Ah, it was. There we go. So we did get a little bit of debris coming out. So that's great. Snug this thing up, put a little pressure on it, and then we will see how well our hose repair went, or if we need another hose altogether. More to come. Okay guys, compressor is all charged up. I'll say the operation was a success. Now, this last guy, we're going to take him, throw him into the scrap pile. When we get enough brass, we'll go scrap him out. But this was fantastic. This right here probably lasted 8 years, 9 years, something like this. This is a new one. I had a new hose just in case I needed to replace this hose. I felt up and down it, and I don't feel any bubbles, and it hasn't been any kind of harsh liquids other than running across the concrete, maybe in a little bit of car oil. That's about all we've gotten, so nothing too terribly abrasive or caustic. So it's all good. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.